Greg, you're coming off of being a college coach. What have been some of the differences that you've had to deal with now here at the pro level, and how have you adapted?
Yeah, I've been getting that question quite a bit. I think there's a lot of differences. A lot of positive changes for me personally, and just really enjoying coming to the rink and having an opportunity to work with some of the best athletes in our sport in the world every day. I think it feels like it's a real treat to be around these players that are so driven and want to be the best. They want to be at the top of their sport. And I've told a lot of people it feels more like more like a partnership with the players in a lot of different fronts, as opposed to trying to help younger freshmen integrate themselves on a college campus. This is a lot of fun jumping in and working with players that have so much background knowledge about the game and so many different experiences in the game. And so I think we're able to, because of that, we're able to take a lot of ground on the ice and as our season evolves.
Coach, in the span of about 5:15 of gameplay, team went from being tied 0-0 to 3-0 in the second period there. Speak to how that each successive goal really kind of built on itself for momentum for you guys.
Yeah, I think that was, as Mike had touched on earlier, I think it was a pivotal time in the game. The first period was really back and forth, as I'm sure you all noticed, and we just kind of, it wasn't our best, but it certainly wasn't our worst period of hockey, and we just kind of hung with it. And I thought we came out with a different energy in the second. I thought we got a couple of really nice plays there. We had them hemmed in their zone on the first goal for a little bit. Got a great change and kind of cashed in on one as they were a little bit tired, and then our fourth line tonight followed up with a big goal right after. And so I just felt like our confidence and the momentum grew as the game went on, and it was an excellent period, I think, that we can draw a lot of positives from.
Coach, back here. The first goal, every one of the goals was someone new. But the first goal, Alex and Sarah combined those assists. They've had a really good chemistry in the first 2 games this season. Can you talk about what it's like to see them develop, and especially what you saw from them tonight?
Yeah. Working with Alex and Sarah is a treat. They're exceptional at what they do. Felt like coming into the year, they were kind of meant to play with each other. I think they both see the game so exceptionally well and can anticipate and read off each other. And what's really neat about their relationship that continues to grow is they're always kind of accepting and giving feedback to each other. They're trying to find ways to get better, and you can see they're just getting more and more comfortable as time goes on. So it's a great partnership they've got. We've had some different wingers with them at different times. So I thought Nora had a great game on the left side with them, and so it was great to see them perform well, but also great to see the other 3 lines really contribute offensively as well.
How did you feel about the third period tonight, trying to sit on the 4-0 lead?
Yeah, I think I don't know if it was as much to do about us, but more about what they did. They really tried to shake things up with their line combinations, and we knew they were going to throw everything at us, and they did that. And I thought we weathered the storm pretty well. They had some good looks, several from the outside, but a little more zone time than we'd like to give up. I just think that it wasn't our best period, but at the same time, like, we knew they were going to push, and I think that's a credit to them.
Final question here. Coach Fargo, speaking of lineup changes, what was the thought process behind moving Norris Moose up to that first line with Philly and Carpenter?
Yeah, I think it's Nora, much like Carp and Philly, that she sees the ice really well. Smart player, thinks the game well. We just thought it would be a nice addition to that line where they could kind of play off each other. I think there's a lot of assets there in terms of skill, and also I think it allows Jesse to go with Abby and Peyton, and I thought that provided a little bit of just pace and hardness, and so we liked what it did to the rest of our lines too. So it's not just about one player. Usually it never is. But I like the stability of our lineup tonight. I thought it was great.
Thank you so much, everybody.